No comments about the missing jacket, alright? Can one of you guys tell me how this became a thing? It's about a young man and his uncle that came out of a coma and has magic powers. Because the uncle came from another world. Yeah, kind of a weird idea, but I guess it seems to be a big hit with a lot of viewers. But I can take a look at this anime to see if this was a big hit that most people are saying. This is Uncle from Another World. We cut to Japan where an anime guy named Takafumi, voiced by Alex Lee, and short anime. No, that was the show's attempt at a troll move. As he heads to the hospital to see his uncle Oji-san, played by Fedora Chin, waking up from a coma.
Maltona, Galtoba, relax.
Sorry, I don't speak Angara.
Oh, my bad.
Why does his uncle have an evil spirit mouth? Takafumi tells his uncle that the family had a falling out when he was in a coma, so no one showed up. He then tries to do a spell to show his nephew.
Wargrant Seld!
He's crazy.
He then, I guess, got the spell working and shocking his nephew.
Of course, it's Japanese here.
Okay, that got a laugh out of me. Takafumi asks Oji-san how he did that, and while Oji-san shows him a spell, we get a weird product placement.
That's nothing. I want to know if Sega won the console wars.
Oh, this is awkward. And telling him they don't make consoles anymore, we see this as his reaction. But they're making video games for other consoles. Is that better? Oji-san then did a memory loss spell to help wipe away bad memories. I think I might need that soon. So, a week later, Oji-san was released from the hospital, and Takafumi decides to show off Oji-san's powers on YouTube to make more money. Yeah, good luck with that. I still need more views to get money on this channel. After the intro, we get the typical fish out of water trope, but like the Wonder Woman movie, it doesn't go to the length of annoyance. Plus, the nephew also gets a taste of shock as well.
Tsundere archetype wasn't established until 2004.
I also got a chuckle with the uncle being obsessed with the internet and gets shocked on the whole internet slang most of the time.
He still needs to learn about trolls.
Or maybe don't call them that, he'll probably want to hunt them down for gold. Oji-san wants to buy a phone online, but Takafumi tells him he can't contact his old friends, and...
Fumi, do you think a man who committed himself to Sega truly deserves to live a full life?
I swear to God I picked this anime at random.
Right, that's why it's super funny to me.
Later that day, Oji-san did a spell showing Takafumi a past memory of Oji-san making a device, and an angry mob tried to execute it. And the woman from before tries to save him, and they dress him up in a pig mask and grass skirt.
What the hell?
And like little kids, they use Oji-san's powers to do stuff like ordinary online without paying for shipping, with another product plugin.
Thanks.
Hey, I would have gone to pick that up for you.
It was free. I have Amazon Prime.
Are Amazon and Sega funding this anime? I can't even promote sponsors on this video. And tries to sell Oji-san trophies, but they are all 50 yen. Sucks. And Oji-san tells Takafumi about his life as a kid, watching a demo of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Why does the universe want to punish me? And Oji-san talks about playing video games.
This man had no life outside of games.
Actually, he would fit right in today's society. Oji-san then continues to tell Takafumi that he saved the family from an orc only to be rescued by the elf woman from before. and shows him that he gave her a ring to thank her and continued to travel with him. Then Takafumi filmed him stabbing his uncle, getting 2 million views. At least they're doing the Shazam route. We start the next episode with Takafumi and Oji-san discussing their latest video.
Yeah, they didn't like that you were wasting natural resources.
Oh, now I know this is fiction. No internet troll will be that politically... And second thought, never mind. Oji-san saw that his favorite game was ranked low in a magazine and started shooting lightning. Hey, you should have seen me when I saw the critical score of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I'm still paying for the property damage. The package came with a Sega Saturn Takafumi bought for Oji-san, and he thanks Takafumi with a creepy face. We then see them walking home from the grocery store as Oji-san says the end of the year was different from the other world. But when Takafumi asked about it, Oji-san was talking about a video game.
I wasn't asking about the game!
I guess no one can say that without screaming! So the rest of the night, it's just Takafumi and his uncle talking, playing games, and eating noodles. Thankfully, Oji-san brings up the other world and how he interacted with the other people. He even had a girl meet him in his room in an inn.
Good night, everybody.
Relax, nothing happened. Honestly, if something did happen, I would be demonetized. Then again, I'm still not getting paid by YouTube. We then see a girl named Fujima, played by Jenny Yoko Baro, which a lot of gamers would know her from Genshin Impact as Yoima. Well, I might, but you would. As Takafumi speaks to her cause they haven't seen each other in years, as he invites her over to hang out at his place. Is that the best sound effect you could pick? Hell, why don't you just use these? Just name a few. So Fujima enters the apartment that isn't even locked. I guess crime is low in Japan. And of course there was a misunderstanding that had to be explained, like in any slice of life comedy. Anime. Rehashing more cliches than an Adam Sandler movie.
I'm a YouTuber.
I saw him mumbling to himself like a crazy person!
To be fair, a lot of people on YouTube do that more often than you think. And like most middle-aged single uncles, they are both charmers and womanizers. I say ironically. We then end this episode with a delivery and tense atmosphere. Honestly, that's kind of typical of New York. We start the third episode with Takafumi coming home from the grocery store to see the Sonder elf in the apartment. Please tell me this is just one of her friends and she's cosplaying. Earlier that day, we see Takafumi and Oji-san having a cup of coffee and looking at his email, using a universal translator to read the email.
That you're now unemployed.
Hell, he didn't have a job to begin with.
Boo!
Actually, YouTube kicked their channel off because of less than 1,000 subscribers. Another dated joke insulting YouTube. Actually, that joke is kind of timeless. As it turns out, Oji-san didn't have many subscribers because he was always starts a flame war with the commenters on his videos. Simple rookie mistake. Everyone knows not to pay attention to the comments no matter how angry they make me. I mean you. Oji-san tells Takafumi that he compares this event to an event he had in the other world. Oji-san shows Takafumi that event that he was talking about, and he breaks the barrier that protects the village from the monsters.
You should probably see an optometrist about that.
And why did you do that, Uncle?
I wanted to see if I could do it.
Well, I don't know if I should use this joke from a YouTube parody of a classic anime, but...
What the hell is wrong with you?
Okay, I know some anime like to rip off other anime, but if you show a scene that looks like Attack on Titan over Stephen King's Under the Dome, it's starting to be a lot harder to mock you. We then see that the giant monster is a muscle-bound Cyclops. Don't know whether I should do a Disney's Hercules joke or an Assassin's Creed joke. And a blue light dragon.
And suddenly card games on motorcycles don't seem quite so ridiculous.
And Oji's-san and that elf girl get ready to fight off the monsters, and I don't even think the anime knew what happened. So the monsters walked away from the village, and the elf again got Oji-san out of trouble.
Not if you buy me dinner.
So he runs away in the middle of the night. On the one hand, typical. On the other, I mean, I guess he would do something like that from a lack of trust. But she was with him the whole time and got him out of trouble. I think common courtesy is a thing in a fantasy world. So Oji-san thought he could do what he did in the other world, like talking to the spirits, by asking his viewers to help him reach the YouTube ads revenue. And it works. I wonder if that will work for me. So Fujima walks in and starts having a conversation with Oji-san.
Can you really even call being a YouTuber an actual job?
Have you seen some of the YouTubers on here? Lifetime just gave a grumpy cat a Christmas movie. Takafumi then starts to head to the grocery store and leave Fujima with Oji-san, as he asks her why she is Takafumi's friend and nothing else.
I don't want any advice from a person whose only life experiences have come from video games.
Okay. One, bitch. Second, he was just trying to help. Gamers know a thing or two about love also. Just because I like to stare at a screen does not mean I don't have emotions. So, Oji-san heads to his bedroom in disgrace because he feels like a bad person. Fujima feels bad and follows Oji-san to see.
I shouldn't have blown up like...
Did I miss a scene? And Takafumi comes in looking at the situation. Is this scene trying to make a comment on how insane this is? Because I don't want to insult a certain community. So Oji-san explains that he can transform into different people and how the personalities can interact with themselves. Again, I don't want to make a joke offending anyone, but let's just say Split would be weirder if that was the case.
He's insane!
Takafumi decides to make a video about this and promises to film a Let's Play.
I've been wanting to do a Let's Play video.
Okay, does that spell also turn you into Futaba from Persona 5? And how come I've been referencing Sega in my videos recently? After they see views on the Let's Play, Oji-san uses a spell to play one of Takafumi's memories, and they pretend that it is a hologram so Fujima would not go crazy. I guess, but how do you explain your uncle turning into an elf girl for no reason from your friend? Then again, you could just say she's a cosplayer. They see from Takafumi's point of view with him being bullied at school, only to realize that it turns out that the bully was Fujima as a little girl. Again, I shouldn't mock an anime about this scene that is 2023.
Good night, everybody.
So later in the memory, we see the younger versions being friends with each other, making Oji-san realize that the elf girl that helped him didn't care that he was ugly and looks don't matter. Then they see Oji-san's Let's Play reach 200,000 views and lots of comments.
They went back to YouTubers! It's the era of Nerd!
And Oji-san shows that he has revenue and they made enough to buy expensive sushi. So that was Uncle from Another World. Honestly, it could have gone a lot worse. Okay, here are the pros and the cons of the anime. Con: I am not a fan of this animation. I guess it's trying to be like Death Note, The problem with that is Death Note is a dark noir, so that animation works there. This is a slice of life comedy, so the animation actually makes it scary. Con 2, it goes back and forth from the fantasy world and the real world, and we only see some of the fantasy world through a flashback. And it shows from random events, so it's all over the map. Okay, now for the pros. Pro 1. I like the chemistry between the characters, the writing does make them relatable, and the reactions between the characters make sense in this scenario. And the other pro is, I like the idea of a person coming back from another world and using their powers for YouTube videos. That I found cool. So this was a good anime with a few hiccups. I'm gonna give this anime a 7 out of 10 Sonics. I'm Galactic Knight, and hopefully I won't review anything Sega related. Why did that feel like a bad omen?